I want to talk about how oil and the price of gasoline is going to impact this campaign. If I had to use words to describe the current situation, I think this country is facing a clear and a present danger.
Yes, it is.
And tell me if you agree. I think we may be headed for an energy war, and this is a moment that I think John McCain must seize. When JFK gave his speech about going to the moon, he's got to give a speech about energy independence in 5 to 10 years and how important it is for national security and economic security.
People laughed at me in the campaign when I said that one of the major goals ought to be that we are completely energy independent in 10 years. And
I remember you said, I remember that.
Is because it's no longer an environmental and an economic issue. It's a matter of national security, and it is. I would let people drill in my backyard today if they thought there was oil underneath. I'd let them drill even if they just thought there might be someday. We've got to become energy independent, but it's not about oil. It's about wind, it's about solar and hydrogen and nuclear. It's about anything and everything that we can do to keep our energy sources no longer being in the hands of people who hate us and would destroy us in a heartbeat.
I don't understand why more people don't understand this. And if I had an answer in the short term, it would be, Alan would be happy. I've been driving the Tahoe Hybrid, and I love it. It's a great car from GM.
I can't get a ride in that thing.
Oh, you can so. But I do wind.
He'll let you borrow his bike.
I hope you're listening. Wind, solar, I would expand coal mining, nuclear facilities, refineries, but it's not Sean Hannity that needs to say this. I really appreciate that John McCain sees that the American people are in pain, but doesn't he need to go further?
He does. He needs to talk more specifically about that in the short term. This is not a long-term solution to go after fossil fuels, but in the short term, ANWR, Outer Continental Shelf, are realistic ways while we transition to alternative forms of energy. But more importantly, we've got to make this the most aggressive single policy we have in the country. I got an email from a truck driver friend of mine, lives in Michigan, today. He isn't even making his expenses today because of the price of diesel, which is almost $5 a gallon. And you know what? You can't have small business operators like truck drivers, and that's what they are, small business enterprise, who can't even make their expenses. And, Alan, one of the problems with Barack Obama, his platform of tax increase qualifies everybody who's small business as a rich person.
Very wealthy.
Put your analytical hat on for just a second, because Barack Obama is against nukes, against drilling, against expanding coal mining. You know, he just wants to go after the oil companies. I don't think that's going to resonate with the American people, and I think this is an economic pocketbook issue and a security issue.
It is a huge issue.
Is he making a mistake, is my question.
He's making a huge mistake. It may be his undoing. And the reason is because most people understand if you put a windfall tax on an oil company, you don't penalize the oil company. You penalize the single mom trying to get 3 kids to school today.
Do you think we may be headed for an energy war, possibly, or a war as a result of this?
I hope not. I hope we have enough sense to realize that the better alternative is an alternative to energy that's produced by somebody else.
Governor, I honestly can't wait to hear Paul Harvey tomorrow. One of the greatest broadcasters of all time, and what an honor for you. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thanks.